Coming up, it can be tough to keep your children healthy and active when you're home around the clock. Up next, I'll be learning some simple activities to keep them engaged as the quarantine continues. Well, this week has been declared Every Kid Healthy Week. It was created by the national nonprofit known as Action for Healthy Kids. It's looking to help families with ideas for staying active and healthy while you're stuck at home. So we are joined by our regular travel expert, Jeanenne Tornatore, who also serves as an ambassador for Action for Healthy Kids. Good morning to you, Jeanenne. Nice to see you.
Great to be here.
Yeah, I love the yellow too. By the way, so parenting is facing some big challenges right now during this pandemic. Mom and dad are not only trying to raise their children, but they've been forced to become teachers, counselors, and so much more. And it's a challenge that you know because you have 3 kids. What's this been like for you?
It's definitely been an adjustment. I think everyone's kind of trying to do the best they can with working at home and facilitating e-learning and also trying to keep your kids active and emotionally healthy during this time. And, it's great that Every Kid Healthy Week happens to fall right now. They've been doing a lot of great Facebook Lives this week that folks can still access on their site, everykidhealthyweek.org, where you can see different ways to help your kids stay emotionally healthy and active and, having healthy eating at home. And so we have some ideas for you today that you can kind of move forward with, and while we're still home for at least another month of e-learning, kind of implement some of these things.
Okay, so share with us what some of those are.
Well, let's start with staying active. Today is Fitness Friday as part of Every Kid Healthy Week. And, I know a lot of folks, especially in the city, you don't have a backyard to have the kids run around and play in. And there are simple things I've been seeing a lot of parents doing that don't require a backyard. One of my favorites is this idea of creating a sidewalk chalk obstacle course. So just go out in front of your building or out in front of your home, have fun drawing with the kids and creating these different obstacles or, fitness things to do, and spend time doing it with them. It's a great thing for them to do, kind of keeping that PE into their schedule during the day. Another thing to keep in mind for folks that have small spaces or when we're having bad weather is to turn that screen time into fitness time. We're lucky that right now there are so many great resources online that are offering free fitness classes. Everyone from Peloton to Planet Fitness are offering everything from strength training to yoga and a lot of free classes that you wouldn't necessarily be able to access. So this is great for older kids and for teens that are used to being out playing sports and having that type of activity in their routine.
Okay, what about when we're talking about dealing with their mental state? Because this is very tough. Do you guys have advice for that as well?
We do. In fact, one of the themes of this week is mindfulness. And, there are so many things that, you can do with your kids at home to kind of help keep them, mindful and, keep their emotional well-being up and positive right now. One of the things we've been doing in my house is gratitude journals. I have kids of all different ages, and we found these great gratitude journals online where they offer great prompts for kids to think about their feelings, what they may be happy about, what they are grateful for and thankful for, what they maybe were sad about that day. So we like it as a bedtime routine, that 5 or 10 minutes before you go to sleep, to sit down and kind of be thoughtful and think about those things. We also have been trying out meditation, and I've never done this before. My kids have never done it before, but it's been a really nice, quiet thing for us to do. And we have found on our iPhones, in the podcasts, and in the App Store, that are great apps and podcasts that offer kids meditation. So it's another great thing to do either when taking 5 minutes during the day or at bedtime to sit down and kind of just play one of those things with headphones on. My kids have really enjoyed it, and it really has kind of kept them, in that, thoughtful state of mind.
I was going to say, I think that that's a great advice for not only the children, but also for adults. Jeanenne, thanks for joining us. Great to see you. Great tips for everyone, too. Have a good day.
You too. My pleasure.